If you're in the market for a luxury home, wait until you see the one we've got in today's Property Pulse. And here to tell us all about it is Katrina Barrett, broker and owner of local luxury Christie's International Real Estate, and mortgage broker Ryan Slack with CrossCountry Mortgage. Welcome.
Hi.
I cannot wait to see this property.
Absolutely. This has got to be one of the best remaining lots in all of Paradise Valley.
Okay, well, we're going to take a look at it now. Tell me some of the features.
Absolutely. Inside the main home, there are 5 bedrooms plus gym and office. There's a detached guest house. It sits on 3 acres overlooking Camelback and has a full-size tennis court.
What? Wait, people still make... I thought everything had to be a pickleball court now by law.
Well, you can have 4 pickleball courts.
Oh, there you go. There's also a gym?
Yeah, there's a gym. There's the ability to subdivide this property, so you could actually have 2 or 3 parcels. Lots of optionality with this one. And for out-of-towners, I think the view of Camelback is like better than none.
It is so stunning. We saw a little bit of that at the beginning of the video. So when you said there's the option to divide it,
yeah,
how would that work?
So if this were my property, I would probably keep the top 2 acres and divide off the bottom one, which would sell for $3 million and above, which would really give, you know, kind of the best deal coupled with the best acreage. This was originally a John Schultz build. He's one of the highest end builders in Paradise Valley, so just really, really spectacular bones to this property. It could use a little facelift, but it's a quintessential Santa Barbara.
It honestly looks like a resort. It would just feel like living in a resort.
Yeah. It reminds me of La Quinta in Palm Desert,
yes,
for sure.
I was just thinking that as if I've stayed there, but I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of scared to ask, but how much is this going for?
Okay, historically we were listed at $15 million. We had offers in the past up to $14,250 legitimate offers. At this point, they are very motivated to find a winning bid. They have reduced for 1 week only. Bids due and we'll review the day after Father's Day down to $10 million. This is a strategy we've been using throughout the valley. You underlist a property in an effort to find a quick close, clean terms, and really let the market set the price. Competition drives the highest price, and on the ones we've done so far, we've had really phenomenal results. So on this one, we're hoping that it bids back up much farther than 10.
Well, it is open until Father's Day.
Yes, we will review the bids on Monday and then send out multiple counters. The way that the others have kind of unfolded is we collected bids throughout a week, and then it took about another week to go back and forth with parties to really find the highest offer.
Well, let's just say you're not so liquid that you're just sitting on $10 million in cash and you need to borrow some of it. What are some of the options in the mortgage biz?
Well, when it comes to a price tag that high, you know, you're limited on options and limited on lenders, but at CrossCountry Mortgage, I like to think we have a product for anything.
Okay, and what have people been interested in doing lately with mortgages? Like, what's really on trend?
Well, I mean, you've got your standard conventional 30-year fixed, which everyone uses, but that's not what you're going to get here. So again, this kind of deal would be probably a little tricky, and you got to have somebody who knows what they're doing to make it work.
Are you still offering tours?
Yes, absolutely, all week. And you brought up a very valid point. This level was not a liquid level before. Last year, only 23 homes sold over the $10 million mark. This year, we're approaching 35, and we're not even to the halfway mark.
Wow. Interesting. To what do you attribute that change?
I think the migration from Washington, the coast, we have no climate issues, we have no fires, we have low insurance, low taxes, really the best place to live.
Well, if people are interested in setting up a tour, what's the best place? Or if they're looking for a luxury home in general, you are known for that throughout the valley. What's a good way to get in touch with you?
I think the easiest is my Instagram, katrina.a.barrett.
And if people are interested in talking about a loan?
Give me a call at 520-237-3000.
And we'll also have this information on our website, or scan the QR code that you see on your screen. Our website is cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.